my Jujubes, welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today? Today is Wednesday. Happy hump day. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would be so excited if you did. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. I got one shout out today. So I'm in this group and we are trying to inspire each other to build our businesses and, make $10,000 days. And so in the process of doing that, we are supporting each other every week. And every week there's a different Black business owner. So this week I actually missed one, and so I'm going to put her in my her information in the bottom of my description box. So I'm gonna do two today. So one of them, she does I think it's called DX Beauty. She sells lipsticks and lip gloss and things like that. She also has like t-shirts and hats and stuff like that. So I bought from her, and then I also bought this one is called Sweetie's Hair Care. And she does like all natural hair. So like one of the products I got from her today is herbal growth oil. I'm going to use it for me and my baby's hair. And then this is her. I think that is so cute. These is her thank you cards. She personalized them, which I thought was really dope. And then she put all of her contact information on here as well. So I'm going to hold it here maybe for a couple of seconds. But if you miss it, then I'm going to definitely put it in the description box below. I got this, and I got like a whipping cream for my daughter's hair, so I'm so excited about that. And she put I make these bangles that she put in here though, but she put this in there as personalized. It has a J on it, which I thought was also dope. Oh, my heart came off. So that is my spotlight. And my other one, I'm going to put her information down there as well. I got a yellow hat from her. It's got some red kissy lips on it. I forgot to bring it over here, but so we're going today. I know my food look a little crazy, y'all. I just didn't really know what I wanted to eat today. So I have Beloved sauce, which is kind of drenched. I drenched my shrimp and my rice in this Beloved sauce. So it looked a little crazy, but it really do. I'm hoping it tastes good and don't taste crazy, I leave my shells on when I cook my shrimp because I feel like it just has so much more flavor. Look, every time I get myself every time. At least I got on black today. I got a Mountain Dew to drink. I'm trying to kick this habit, but it's killing me, okay? It's killing me. So I left off with Morgan trying to tell herself that she knows she cannot have Mickey because it's off limits, and him saying, if this is what you want to do, let me know and we can do just that. Let me do this thumbnail before I get too caught up in this meal. Okay, and so ta-da! I know y'all probably like, you sound crazy, but sorry. So her basically trying to tell herself that she can't have Mickey because it's just too complicated. Him saying, if this is what you want to do, let me know and we can jump ship today. But if this ain't what you want to do, we ain't finna play them games. So this is really good, y'all. If you haven't tried Beloved's new garlic sauce, please go and try it. It's delicious. And I also use my Marty's kitchen seasoning. It's called 13th Street, I think is what it's called. I should know. I use it every day almost to season my shrimp. I literally put that seasoning on everything, okay? It's a Cajun seasoning, but it's not spicy at all. It just has a really good flavor of all these different types of seasonings. It's bomb, y'all. It's bomb. So go over to Issa and Aria. Now, mind you, Issa and Aria are on a high right now. They're basically engaged. After 2 years of Aria holding out on my man. And now they living the life. He done broke the seal on that thing. And now they trying to navigate through, being a couple. So When she woke up, she was like, I cannot believe you and you proposed to me. He talking about, it's too late to take that shit back. He said, I was high. He talking about, I'm just messing with you, Ali. She said, so you got to meet my family now, right? He like, why? I ain't marrying them, I'm marrying you. She was like, but you at least got to meet my brother, Naveed. She said it's her half brother. She's like, he's my whole world. He basically raised me, so we definitely got to meet him. Now, if you are an avid Ashley reader, Ashley Antoinette and Jaquavia's reader, then you know that Naveed is from another story. And I think I'm gonna do a giveaway and see how many avid readers I have. And the first comment, the very first person to comment with the right answer, I'm going to gift you some bangles. I make the bangles. Maybe I'll gift you some bangles. What you think? So you can tell me what book Naveed is from. I got a prize for you. Let's make it fun. I'm sure if you're a reader like me, you know. Don't cheat. But so she told him, excuse me, that she needed him to at least meet Naveed because that's her word. He practically raised her. Because they daddy got locked up when she was a baby. And so Naveed kind of took care of her. And so he said, okay, so what about your mom? She said she moved to Atlanta. Naveed opened up a shop for her down there. And she said, what about your family? Like your mom? Do you have any sisters, brothers? She said, how we get married and we don't know nothing about each other? He said, because I ain't interested in nobody but you. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. As long as you here, I'm Gucci. And you've been playing it real safe for me. She said, this is Ali speaking to him. And she said, I want you, Issa. He said, don't you got class or something, though? Like, ain't you gonna be late? She said, graduation is 3 weeks away. Whatever I haven't done by now isn't get done. He's like, hey, don't you got rehearsal? Like, you ain't been slacking, so we ain't about to start slacking now. But she was like, so what you trying to... You Alexa, like you got my whole day planned, like what you don't want to be with me, like I'm not it for you or whatever. Cause so now she's self-conscious because like I said, Ali is new to this. Like she ain't been giving up her cookie to nobody. This is her first time giving her cookie to anybody, okay? So him not wanting to partake in her after all these 2 years of chasing, like, don't get it twisted now. Now I'm confused. Like, well, first she was just, stalking me down and running up on me. Now I'm trying to throw it to you. You don't want to catch that? So, she said, you didn't like it? But I'm confused. And he like, yeah, Ali, like, that ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, I love it. He said, you got pretty dope. You got pure dope between them thighs. He said, I'm just trying to be different with you. I ain't no gentleman. I like to get it in, okay? I like to dominate women in the bedroom, and you ain't ready for all that. I don't want to hurt you, Ali, so I'm going to go slow. Trying to develop some manners. So she's like, sorry, y'all. She started laughing because she'd always be telling him that, like, you just a mannish Negro. You don't got no manners. Like, you just say anything you want to say to women. And so she kind of laughed, like, oh, okay. Like, he finally hearing me. He listened to what I'm saying. So she proceeds to get into the shower. He told her, like, just, he said, I'm trying to be a man. Stretch it out a little bit before I beast on you. He said, I'm your man. I got to act like your man. He said, you don't need to be skipping class. You don't need to be late for rehearsal. We ain't finna do that or whatever. And, get yourself together. He like, all right. She like, okay. So, and she said, so will I see you tonight? He like, yeah, I'm going to pull up. And she said, I should go. I don't have no clothes here. I got to stop by my place first. And he said, well, don't worry about it. Because when you come back, you will have a closet full of stuff. Send me your sizes. And she said, I hate you, boy. He said, I hate you too. I hate you like I'm. Mind you, Issa, he real tall compared to Ali. She always make it a point to talk about how he lift her up under her underarms just to bring her up to him so that she can kiss him. So she leave, get in her car. And she kind of like, giddy from the night before. And giddy and like, I can't believe I done gave this man my cookie. Like, I done put him on ice for this long time now. And I went on ahead and gave the man the whole cookie box. Like, girl. So she driving. And all of a sudden, she get a call from Issa in her, through her Bluetooth. And she like, what could he want? Like, I just left him or whatever. And she like, hey. And she hear in the background, a girl in the background. Like, I thought you forgot about me. She like, hello? But And he said, you here now, ain't you? He said, you came to complain or you come to do something useful with that mouth. He disrespectful. And so now Aria listening. You know how about, wait. You know how about, then she looking and see, like, is this the white person that called me? Like, maybe I confused. Maybe I thought it was him and it was somebody else. You know how about, maybe it's Morgan calling me and I just looked at the name and got confused. So she don't say nothing else. She still keep on listening. And she telling me some, dang, the girl talking about, damn, I missed you, boy. Just talking. Now, mind you, she just left his house. She ain't been gone but a hop, skip in a minute, okay? Which means you've been talking to that girl while I was there. You ain't even let me get good enough the street before Shorty came around the block. Like, come on, Issa. So she's still listening to the conversation. So before she knew it, she done made a U-turn. You know how about, nah, because you not getting ready to play me. You not getting ready to play me. So they said she wanted to hang up. But you know how about, nope, I got to make sure I got all the facts, all the information. Because I got one time to get something wrong. Or if you like, that wasn't me. I ain't say that. Yes, you did. Because I've been listening all the way over here with your lying ass. So she like, I got a trick for him. So she get over there. She knocking on the door. Boom, 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 boom. You know how because you know how you be so mad? You be on the edge. Like you be laughing and about to cry at the same time. I can imagine because that's how I would have been. You know how about I'm about to go insane. I'm about to go ham. As soon as we open this door, I'm swinging. I don't care who opened the door. I don't care what's going on. I'm finna go ahead and go to work on whoever opened this door. So he ain't answered. So she turned around, picked her foot up, and beat on the door somewhere. You know how about because somebody gonna come open this door. Now, mind you, Issa, I already know Issa, so she feel like if I make enough ruckus, he gonna come to the door because he gonna be so mad at whoever it is banging on his door. So he come to the door like, and see her. Now, mind you, he done came to the door with some sweatpants on. He don't got nothing up under the sweatpants, which means like you was in a rush. You got caught up. And not only did you get caught up with your sweatpants on with no underwear up under, but then you got Shorty in the back with panties and a bra on. Like, what is you over here doing? I just left from up out of here. I ain't even been gone long. Like, you couldn't wait until I made it all the way to school at least? Like, you was that thirsty that you couldn't hold out for me? I was so mad at Issa. Like, come on, Issa. You done went through all this to win over her heart. You done went through all of this to tell her how she the one and how you want to be with her. You done told the girl you was going to marry her, all for you to have a around the way thing come the same morning after you done said you was gonna do all this. I wanted to fight Issa for her. I was like, you know what, Issa, go ahead and step outside because you finna have to catch this fade. Because we're not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do that. Especially with Arya, because she's so vulnerable. You know how about, and then look at me. Now I'm the fool. Because I done committed to being with you after my better judgment told me no. I done sacrificed my little cookie for you because after I told myself I shouldn't have, and you proved me to be right. You didn't even try to prove me wrong. You didn't. Like, you just didn't. You just was like, well, this is who I am, and I'm going to be this person, and I'm just going to fake the funk until I get figured out. I was so mad at Issa. So, when he opened up the door, that's the first thing she says, I'm a fool. I'm a fool. He like, Ali, let me talk to you for a minute. She's like, nah, I'm good. What's understood don't need to be explained. She said, you and I, you know, I'm like, we're done. Like, this is it. He's like, yo, Arya. She ain't even stopped. She just kept walking to her car and talking about, because you only got to play me one time. You don't got to play me one time. So she gets to the car. He like, look at me, Ali, baby. Please don't leave. She said, let me go, Issa. Go back to your man. That's what she is, right? That's her. You know how about, oh, that's who she is? She didn't say nothing because he admitted, like, he didn't say anything. So she was like, that's it. That's all I needed for you to confirm it. She tried not to cry because she felt like she hurt. And she set herself up for this. She tried to tell herself not to get involved with Issa and not to try to even go down this route with him. But she decided to do it anyway. So she kind of like partially blaming herself. Like, I should have just left you alone. So he like, I'm sorry, Ali. And then she's like, who is she? He like, she's nobody. She's nobody. He like, Ali. She said, that's not my name. He said, that is your name, baby. I named you, Ali. What else I'm going to call you? She said, nothing at all. You don't need to call me nothing. Because we won't be talking. You won't be seeing me. I'm good on all of this. Like, I'm done. And so he's talking about, what's that supposed to mean? You wearing my ring white. That means that you stand through whatever. I thought she was riding for a nigga. She's talking about, wrong girl. I'm not riding for you. I'm not dying for you. I'm not ignoring cheating, the lying, disloyalty, none of that. And the disrespect. She said, for what? Ride or die for what, Issa? Just to say that I belong to a man that don't belong to me? You was on your knees proposing to me days ago, and you already in there with the next bitch. Like, it hasn't even been a week since you engaged. You already on some bullshit. Like, did you even change the sheets after I left? Like, because I was just in there a couple minutes ago giving all of my juices to your sheets, and did you just think about getting new ones, or y'all nasty and y'all on them same sheets? Like, come on, like, what's going on? And so he said, I'll make her leave, Ali. Like, she's nobody, just somebody from around the way. If I'm choosing, I'm choosing you. She said, if it was your choice to decide. She said, you lucky I didn't beat the brakes off that bitch. Ali, he said, Ali, and she said, that would mean I saw something worth fighting for, and I don't. Whatever I thought this was, it isn't. I made a mistake with you, lose my number, Issa. She said, and you butt doubt me, by the way. Might want to lock that phone, player. And he like, Arya. So she leaves. She get in her car. She mad. Her feelings is hurt. She like, he got me completely messed up. Like, don't worry about it. But Arya felt like, oh, I'm not the crier. I'm not about to pity myself. Like, it is what it is. You said what you said and did what you did. Now watch me say what I say and watch me do what I do. So they had a performance with Stiletto Gang that night. And I think Morgan decided to dance with, or did she decide to dance? Yeah, I think Morgan decided to dance with Stiletto Gang that night too, or whatever the case may be. So she all in the back, getting ready. She got on her tight black shorts, her long ponytail, fishnets on, because she finna kill it. Because she like, shoot, I'm going to dance this emotion out. So, white boy Nick. I love white boy Nick. Was with them. They was getting ready in the back. Arya was asking Morgan, would she dance with her in Vegas? And she like, I don't know if I can commit to Vegas because, bad. She ain't going for real. Like, this new life that he trying to build with her, he's trying to take her as far away from Flint, Michigan as possible, okay? And the girl that she was in Flint. And she said, this is a one-time thing. I'm just filling in. Bash don't even know I'm here. She said, so? Arya said, so what is he, your probation officer? Like, you ain't got to get no, like, what you got to ask him permission? Like, you grown, ain't your daddy? And so she just kind of like brushed it off. And so they had a performance or whatever, they danced. So while they in the middle of dancing or whatever, of course, Issa and Amik come. And Issa, he always come to Arya shows. Like, this ain't nothing new. But since she in her feelings, she putting on a show. Not only for the crowd, but for Issa too. Like, oh, you ain't the only one that can choose. So she said, I got my girl Mo with me. I'm going to let her rock it first. Then I'm going to go ahead and do what I do. So, Morgan, she ate the stage up. Morgan, she eats the stage up. So, and then White Boy Nick, I think, danced. And then she told me, like, if you see something tonight, I'm choosing. Like, you know what I mean? So she done got up on the stage and, throw that thing back a couple times. And Arya a little bitty something, but she can make it do what it do. So they had a little exchange of dances or whatever. So then they wind up going to get a booth in the VIP section. Now, mind you, Issa and Amik had one too. And when they come in, everybody be part like the Red Sea. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody get out the way, let them come in and shine. So when they came in, they went and got the the booth or whatever. The DJ basically announced them or whatever. So they over there dancing with each other. By this time, White Boy Nick, Arya, and Morgan is in a booth dancing with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, being friends, a little seductive here and there. So she see some girl that's done walked up on Issa now to look down. The girl and sat on his lap. Like, he rubbing his hands all up her skirt. You know, I'm like, come on, why do y'all want to do this in here? And she said, I swear that he trying me. And then so Morgan, like, don't worry about it. Like, don't even worry about it. Just go ahead and, like, we're going to have fun. So they get to dance or whatever. And then the song, Nuck If You Buck, come on. Now, if you know that song, if you're in my age group, Nuck If You Buck is like anybody that you ever had any type of issue with or any type of beef. If they in the vicinity, it's on. And you nucking if you bucking, like, you ready to go. So, Arya and Morgan, they in there, and so you're like, okay, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think for whatever reason, Morgan really didn't know the song or whatever the case may be. So now she done got upset. So it's like when the music turned on, it's like it turned into a whole nother thing. So she said, oh, he got me messed up. So she done climbed down off the couch, went over to the girl that was on top of him, and she done pulled the girl off of her. Now she done went to work on the girl. She said, you gonna learn one way or another. She done told the girl, she said, I'm not playing games behind this one. I'm not. So she done, every word she says, she delivering the blow. So now Morgan got to make sure she run up on the girl that's about to try to run up on her. So it's a whole brawl going on in the VIP section. Then the security guards try to grab Arya. Then Issa done roughed up the security guards. Like, don't put your hands on my bitch. Like, it's just a whole little catastrophe over here. Amik over here in the corner trying to hold Morgan back because she done got riled up because her friend ain't about to be out here scuffling by herself. Issa over here trying to hold Arya back because y'all ain't about to put y'all hands on my girl, even though me and her ain't seeing eye to eye right now. And then he done mugged the other little girl because she done try to get a couple licks in while he over there. Nope, you're not about to do that. It just is a catastrophe. Morgan hollering and screaming while Mickey got her pinned. While Meek got her pinned up against the wall, like, that's right, bitch. Like, she going off. It's just, they in there exchanging licks. It's like, what? Like, it's just a whole catastrophe in this nightclub. And so the security guard tell Issa, like, my bad, I didn't know that was you, but y'all got to get her up out of here because, like, the police about to come, and it's just going to be a catastrophe. So, then one of the girls, Meek telling Morgan, like, I need you to calm down. How about I need you to calm down? You got to calm down. And she done told the girl, like, that's what happens when you disrespect, ho. She said, you and your homegirl out here acting like mutts. So, sis, I took that ass for a walk, okay? Period. So she done threw the girl's wig or whatever, talking about fetch. I hear you barking where to bite at, though. I'm about that action. Mickey, and then the girl like, me, get your bitch. And she like, don't say his fucking name. Like, it's just a whole catastrophe going on. So, now they get outside. He done wind up scooping up Morgan and carry her outside. Like, don't even worry about it. We're not even about to try no more. So he got Morgan. Arya and Issa is at his bike and she done swung on him because now you got me messed up. I'm in here fighting because my feelings is all messed up. You know what's going on. Like, I want to fight you, but since I can't really fight you like I could fight her, she got it first, but you definitely finna get it next. So he told her, like, you got one more time to put your hands on me and I'm gonna mess you up. She said, I wish you would, because on my mama, I would ruin your entire life with one phone call. You know about, because I ain't. And so Arya, she hollering and screaming. And then Issa like, you need to mind your business. Don't worry about her. Like, I got her. It's just all the way left. So Issa and Arya is basically over there arguing. She's salty for real, as she should be, though. Because, like, you just basically pulled the wool over my eyes or snatched the rug from up under my feet, whichever way you want to call it. Like, so she done got so mad that she wound up kicking his bike while he was on it. So he done almost fell off the bike. It just went all the way left. And then when he got, close to her, because I think she might have told him, like, she said, I trusted you. I knew better, but I went against my better judgment because you told me I could. You told me I was safe with you. And he said, you bleeding, Ali. Come here, man, because now she done broke her nails off, so now her fingers and stuff bleeding. She like, nah, don't do that. Don't sit here calm and cool. I'm tripping on you. Don't act like you care. Forget my hands. My heart is bleeding. My nigga, like, She said, you tearing me apart. He talking about sex ain't love, Ali. He talking about those girls, they don't mean nothing. I like Down Under. I like the V, okay? And I like the P, whichever one y'all want to call it. He said, and I carry them a certain type of way. He said, I don't want to carry you like that, so I called one up. He said, it don't mean nothing. That don't justify at all. She talking about, that shit means everything. And so I think that's when she might have kicked over his bike. And then that's when Meek was like, yo, you know, I'm like, this is about to go left. Like, so he said, now, I think when she tried to kick over his bike, he done went and tried to choke. You know, I'm like, see, now you're not finna do all that. And he said, you want me to blank you? Is that it, Ali? You out here showing your ass because you want some grown up? Like, is that what it is? You want me to beast on you like I do these random girls? And Morgan was like, you think we should stop this? Like, you think we should step in and intervene? Like, or you think we should just let this go sideways? And he said, ain't no stopping this. They both got it real bad and they don't even know it. She said, I want you to love me. This is what Arya said. He said, I do love your little ass. Now, this is the first time they didn't exchange the love word. They usually be like, I hate you too. So this is the first time they didn't exchange the love word. So I think they wind up, he said, I just don't want to hurt you. He said, the stuff that I want to do to you, I can't. So I keep one around. She don't mean nothing. She just can take it. And she like, take what? He like, pain. And so she like, if pain is what you like to give women, mission accomplished, Issa, I feel it. And she told Morgan, like, I need to handle something, Mo. Can you get a ride home? And she like, yeah. She's like, but Arya, you don't have to be alone. Like, I'll come, I'll cry with you. She's like, nah, Mo, that's you. Like, that's not me. She said, a nigga can give me her and I can give his ass, I can give it right back to his ass. Issa gonna feel me. Can you get a ride home? She like, yeah, I'm fine. Arya, she said, I'll call you tomorrow, Mo. And she wound up leaving. So she wound up calling. So Issa wound up leaving. Arya wound up leaving. Morgan and Meek wound up leaving together after the club. But then when she was about to get in the car, they was about to get in the car, this girl he used to talk to, Livy, was like, really, Meek? And then Morgan was like, yeah, go ahead, tell her she canceled. And so he was like, hey, yo, Livy, you canceled, shorty. Like, boy, who you talking to? Don't cancel me in front of all these people or whatever. So they get in the car and then they leave. So while Issa's on the way on his bike, Arya give him a call. Like, Issa, we need to talk. And so he like, okay, I'll be there. So he had to go home, I think, and switch out of his bike to get in his car or whatever. So when he gets to her house, like, he see like candle lights and music playing. Like, oh, okay, like maybe we about to make up. Like, okay, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go in here. I'm going to apologize. We're going to get everything cracking. But when he get in there, it just so happened to be the girl that she caught him with earlier was in there serving Ali. So, so I went too fast. But Morgan and Amik have a little bit of time where she said that a little moment where she was telling him, like, I can get another ride home. Like, I don't have to go with you. Like, man, Morgan, don't lump me in with the rest of the guys you talking about. Like, I'll get you home. Because she was like, I swear, all y'all is the same. And she was like, nah. He was like, nah, not me. Like, I'm not in that group. She said, all three are the whole crew. That's what I'm comparing you to. The way you just run through women, make promises, break hearts, lie. He said, yeah, you got it all summed up, Mo. And then she said, dismiss her, Amik. Like, now, Morgan ain't got no leeway, but he went and go live. And he said, you canceled, sweetheart. So he went on ahead and canceled again. He told her, like, now get your spoiled ass in the car. So, she went, he asked her, did she want to take him home? And he was like, I could take you to my house. And then she was like, okay. So he got like a loft in Detroit. And it's a low-key spot, 2-bedroom loft, or whatever the case may be. So he take her home. She like, you leaving? And he like, I told you I had business. She was like, I thought I had just handled that for you. He said, that wasn't business, Mo. And so they went inside of the loft or whatever, and he said, make yourself comfortable, love. I might be away. I'll come back and drive you home as soon as I get done. And then she said, you just gonna leave me here and all of your stuff? And I'm nosy, Amik. I'm going through everything. He said, be my guest. You the only other person who's ever been here. Snoop away. Like, so she smiled. He left or whatever. So now we go to Ali. So they get into the house. And so when he get in there, the girl is in there. And she like serving Arya. He like, man, what y'all got going on in here? Like, you're not about to try to play me. So she told him, like, yeah, you don't play me because I play you. Every time you cheat on me with one, I'm getting her right back, and I'm going to be the one. I'm an owner, so she ain't going to never talk to you no more. So she done told the girl, like, delete his number from your phone. If he call, you call me. I mean, she done got the girl to be, like, super submissive. It's really weird, but she did. The girl was wind up giving her a nice little pleasure down under, or whatever the case may be, which is crazy to me. But, okay, Arya, your get back game strong. And so he was mad. He told her, like, hey, man, you got to get up out of here. Like, he done pulled the girl by her hair, dragged her to the door. Like, nah, we not about to do this. And he done told Ali, like, and then you, like, we not going to do that. Like, we not going to do that. And she like, that's not my name. He kept on calling her name Ali. He told the girl, like, go ahead and get out. So Ali was like, go ahead and get out, baby girl. Like, you know what to do if he call you or whatever the case may be. And told the girl to get out. So, she told him, like, Issa, I'm not the one that you play with. Like, I will kill you. I will gut you, okay? Don't play with me. I will leave your heart on the fucking floor. He said, you already did. I'll leave that shit touching nigga behind his ribs. Like, come on. And so, he said, what I'm supposed to do walking in on something like that? I want to get with you at the same time, but I want to choke you out at the same breath. She's like, that's what you like, pain? You said you like pain. That's what you're afraid to touch me. That's why you've been going so easy. So she wound up letting him, kind of like take out not take out, but do what he likes when it comes to the bedroom. So basically, Issa is like, for lack of better words, it's like on the 50 Shades of Grey type of stuff. Like, he liked the candles and the handcuffs and the safe words and stuff like that. So that's his pick. He was trying to be gentle with Ali because he knew it was her first time around the block. But now Ali told him, like, you know what, it's gonna be me. Like, you're not gonna have different girls with different strokes. Like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it together. And so he basically told her, like, if it's too much for you, to let him know, or whatever the case may be. And so they proceed. So then we go to Amik and Morgan. Amik and Morgan are in his loft. She done fell asleep with his shirt on and in some boy shorts or whatever the case may be. And he was just talking to her, telling her how he kind of like tired of running the streets. He kind of ready to settle down and just, build his businesses and just kind of retire. But Issa's not really ready. And he promised Issa that he wouldn't pull out of the game unless they both would do it at the same time. Losing Messiah kind of like made them feel like they got to be stuck like glue. And if you move, I move. And so since Issa's not ready, Amik doesn't want to, let it all go or whatever. And so he was just telling her, like, I'm 27 years old, like, and I'm just kind of ready, like, to just be done with it or whatever. And so he told her, like, you smell like me. And then she said, well, you didn't have no girl soap. He said, yeah, because I don't bring women here. And then she said, yeah, here I am. He said, here you are. And so who would have thought? He said, not a motherfucking soul. And so he said, I like when you smell like you, love. He said, I'm going to have to get some girl shit up in here. She said, mm-hmm. So she like in and out of sleep or whatever. And they was talking about Issa and Arya, how his face had changed when she kicked over the bike. And so then she asked him, like, why doesn't it hurt? And he like, why doesn't what hurt? And she like, your presence. He said, it's not supposed to, Mo. He said, the day it starts to hurt you, leave it alone. And that's with whatever. Men, friends, whoever. The moment it hurts you, cancel niggas. You hear me? And she like, I can't breathe around you. She said, I just want to have grown up with you, Meek. But I just want to do other stuff, scream your name and then roll over in your shirt and go to sleep. He said, I swear that mouth is so damn pretty, but it is so dirty, Mo. He said, she said, you laughing, but I'm not joking, I Meek. I want to wake up and go get my kids, put their cribs in the second bedroom because I don't think you mind having them around. He said, they are you. He said, Mo, he said, why would anybody mind? Like, why would a guy mind? She said, mm-hmm. She said, I make this entire loft my home. I get rid of the white furniture because white babies and furniture and babies don't mix. They both started laughing. She said she'll paint the inside heather gray, like the foyer with white trim. He started laughing. She said, I'm serious. Like, when I'm around you, my heart, she said, it just aches, but in a good way. It's so exposed. She said, it's almost orgasmic. You make my heart come, Amik. And she whispered, I don't even know what I'm doing, what I was even doing before this. Like, this feels different. It feels, and he said, right. It feels right. And so she climbed on top of him or whatever, you know, and he like, Mo, like, you killing me, love. Like, you gotta get down. You know, like, we cannot do this. And she said, I know. And so she went to give him a kiss and on his neck or whatever. She said, I mean, this is so wrong, but it feels so good. You feel so good. So they engage in like this intense share of energy. And he said, I thought you said no, Mo. You know, like, I thought you said no. Like, this ain't what you want to do. She said, well, now I'm saying yes. And so he proceeded to touch her in her no spots. And they proceeded to, they didn't grown up all the way, but he gave her a little bit of release with his hand and told her, like, go ahead and savor this, because I know that man at home don't know how to make you do this. Like, I know he don't got you feeling like this. He said, you're a good girl, Mo. You don't want shit to get ugly, so just take this and let it be, love. Because if I give it to you, I'ma love you too, and then you trapped. Like, then you mine, and you both know you ain't mine, love. So they went on ahead and did what they had to do. Well, he did what he needed to do for her. And when everything was done and over with, he said, let's see how well you keep that secret, love. And of course, she went on to sleep. And then he said, go to sleep, Morgan Atkins. Like, this really ain't what you want. So, yeah. So, I'm going to stop right there. I don't have that much left in the book. Probably about a couple. Well, I do got a little bit of time. But I'm going to try to sum it up as best as I can. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, if you're new here, to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. I'll be here tomorrow, same place, but maybe not the same time. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, bye, my jujubee.